On Midco Sports tonight, it's another Mets Your Match feature with South Dakota State redshirt freshman linebacker Logan Backus. See who's better at planking. Then the Argus leaders Matt Zimmer joins me in studio to preview SDSU football's weekend matchup against Illinois State. And finally, Jody Norstead tells you everything you need to know about the Dakota Bowl matchups in North Dakota high school football. All of that plus much more, Midco Sports Tonight kicks off right now. Hello and welcome to the show. I'm Kelly Stewart and this is Midco Sports Tonight. Well, I'm joined today by Tom Nieman for our Summit League breakdown. Lots going on this year, kind of that transition period between fall sports and winter sports, so the best of both worlds. But let's start with cross country, Tom. What's going on there?
There is a little bit of everything. Seriously, NCAA regionals in cross country. They will run on Friday in a couple of different sites across the country, but representatives from all of the Summit League teams are in the running there. Omaha is hosting the men's soccer tournament this weekend. Denver is the top seed there. The Pioneers went 5-0 in the regular season. And in women's soccer, Denver won the Summit League tournament last week, beat North Dakota State in that championship match. Denver's women will play Colorado this Saturday in the opening round of the NCAA tournament. So all of that going on this weekend.
Oh, wow. Well, volleyball as well, coming to the end of the line in the regular season. And one of our local teams has a chance to win a conference title again.
Yeah, they really do, I think. Final matches of the regular season going to be played this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. South Dakota still has a shot at a share of the regular season championship, and the Coyotes took care of business in the South Dakota Showdown Tuesday night, beat South Dakota State 25-22, 25-22, and 25-20. Much closer match than they played in Vermillion a couple of weeks ago. SDSU played well in this one, had their highest hitting percentage of the season. Macy Smith was great, Hannah Jellema, all those players were really good, but the Coyotes have been solid all season. Brittany Jessen, 34 assists and 9 kills for the Coyotes. Haley Dotseth led USD with 14 kills and 11 digs, and they hit 274 for the match. That is outstanding. Both teams played well, but the Coyotes win in 3 tough sets there. So, USD right now 10-3 in the league. The Coyotes host Denver on Friday night. If USD wins that one, they are in at least a tie with Denver. And then if Denver wins its last match, that's if Denver wins its last match at Western Illinois on Sunday. But the Coyotes are right in there. Oral Roberts plays at Omaha Friday night. ORU can clinch the number 1 seed in the Summer League tournament if they win that one. But there is a chance USD could be the number 2 seed in the tournament. If they and Denver tied 11-3, there's all kinds of tiebreakers. I figured it could go all the way down to who won the most percentage of sets during Summit League play. That's how tied they are. And we'll see what happens on Friday night in Vermillion with South Dakota taking on Denver.
All right, now on to the winter sports. My favorite, basketball starts on Friday already, Tom.
Yeah, I know you're excited, and everybody has a game either Friday, Saturday, or Sunday in the Summit League to get it started. For the men, South Dakota State at home on Friday night against UC Irvine, the Anteaters, and they beat South Dakota State twice last year. But that was early in the season when the Jacks were in that early stretch where they lost 6 of their first 7 games. Took them a long time to get going. But it should be different at the start of this year with T.J. Otzelberger now in his 2nd season as head coach.
Look across the board, like you said, late in the year last year, Chris Howell and Lane Severin went from guys that weren't playing very much to guys that were starting for us late in the season. So I think a lot of times people, forget about some of those guys who are returning and were in bigger roles. I feel like Skylar Flatten's had a tremendous offseason, really playing with a lot of confidence at all-time highs. So that's huge for us. And then, we've come to count on Tevin King's durability, stability, defensive play. He's improved offensively. And then with obviously with Telling Houston and Dom, you're looking at, 2 of the better players in the league and guys that are, major difference makers.
The Jacks are picked to be one of the favorites on the men's side, along with South Dakota. The Coyotes open up at home Saturday night against Mayville State, and then North Dakota State is on the road this weekend in California, and they play USC, the USC, coming up next Monday night on the men's side.
All right, then really quick, women's basketball. USD and Iowa State.
USD plays Iowa State on Friday afternoon, and the Coyotes going to be interesting putting together some returning players along with some players coming back from injury. They've got Allison Arns, J.C. Bradley, Kira Duffy all back, and then Caitlin Duffy and Jasmine Trimboli will join them back from the injured list. So we'll see what the Coyotes have this year. But South Dakota State with Macy Miller back for their season this year, Kelly, and it's been exactly 11 months since Miller went down with an injury, but she is back along with Maddie Giebert and Ellie Thompson. And they've also got a couple of other players that are kind of familiar names. China Stevens is back for SDSU, left for a couple of years, but she is back now for her senior season. And then Tagan Larson, who played high school basketball at Sioux Falls Roosevelt, joins the Jackrabbits this year after 1 year at Iowa. So everybody get going this weekend in Summit League basketball.
I feel like Macy Miller will be just fine. She's going to be great.
Talked to her a couple weeks ago. She's about 99%, going to take a couple of games to get going.
All right, well, good stuff. Thanks so much, Tom.
Thanks, Stu.
All right, when we come back, it's a brand new Mets Your Match feature with an SDSU football player and some planking. You don't want to miss this, so stay tuned.